spiritual development and how to attain it. Many religious philosophers have described spiritual development over the centuries. Spiritual growth could mean many things to individuals in religious and non-religious environments, most commonly inhabited in this terrestrial world. However, to an observer new to these terms, the concept of spiritual development could be explained more easily. It's more understandable how some terminology, such as mind, spirit, or life, could be applied to spiritual development. The only difficulty is distinguishing between a spiritual level experience and what can be gleaned from spiritual experiences. Spiritual self-help can be defined as developing personal trust and respect for one's ability to self-heal. These personal relationships are built on a foundation of self-understanding and an honest evaluation of oneself. In other words, an individual begins by first recognizing their limitations. They then set forth to develop a sense of self-worth and confidence in their abilities. Only when these are designed and a sense of self-presence develops can the individual trust others enough to open up to them for self-help. Spiritual peace is also a state of mind that makes an individual feel safe, supported, and whole. Peaceful self-help often occurs when the individual realizes how much they have learned about themselves and comes to appreciate their entire self. Peace comes when an individual no longer seeks to control others. Instead, they allow others to manage themselves through self-awareness and self-care. This helps create a sense of peace that is independent of the feelings of others. Spiritual growth can help individuals connect to a higher power beyond the self. This connection can occur through a spiritual guide, clergy, or mentor. Individuals who help others also help themselves. Self-help is not about helping someone else achieve a state of salvation. It is more about helping you achieve inner peace, self-worth, and acceptance of yourself as a spiritual being. Spiritual development requires an individual to develop a relationship with God continually. This relationship is fundamental to the person's identity as a spiritual being. When individuals recognize and accept God as their source of eternal life, they become in turn responsible for God. People who are open to God's truth and express this faith daily experience a sense of peace, prosperity, and joy. Often a person in self-development will seek to place God at the center of their lives. There are many examples of this type of self-development. An individual who wants to grow spiritually may decide to focus on the individual's relationship with God and how this relationship impacts their daily lives. Some look to the individual's relationship with fellow humans to develop a sense of compassion and understanding. Self-development should not be viewed as something that can be accomplished in a single day or year. Self-development should be viewed as a long-term process. As with any change, there are bound to be setbacks. However, if individuals persevere and learn from past mistakes, they will eventually reach their goals and realize their true purpose. Self-development is not something that happens overnight. It often takes years to accomplish even the most basic self-development task. When individuals reach their goals, they must remain patient and persistent. Spiritual growth is something that takes time to achieve. It requires persistence and patience. Many thanks to Pagan Corner for publishing my work.